For today's page, I'm actually going to use up some scraps of paper from different scrapbooking kits and designer series paper packs. So I've got a strip here of 1.5 by 12 inch brown cardstock designer paper. I'm just going to attach that here, and my real red textured paper is 11.5 by 11.5. So my designer paper is just hanging over the edge, which is totally fine. And then I'm going to take my strips from the I Wish Simply Scrapping Kit that are 3/4 of an inch by 12 inches, and I'm just going to adhere those now to my page. So this actually, for today's page, I was feeling a little, you know, not uninspired, but I just needed something to go on. So I actually am scrap lifting an idea from a scrapbooking magazine. So I started with their idea, and then I'm kind of adding my own twist to it for the layout. So I've got one more strip here, and I'm just going to lay that on. And now what I want is, I need a little bit more appeal here with the designer paper that I've attached. So I'm actually going to use my all in a row stamp set, which is retired, but you know what, I love it, so I'm using it. And I'm going to use this row here, which looks like fake stitching, and my chocolate chip ink pad, and I'm just going to stamp it along each of the edges to make it look like this was sewn on my scrapbooking page, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done my stamping and my layers are all attached. You can see here I'm just going to use a pair of paper snips or scissors, whatever you've got, to just cut my ends off that are coming off the page. And you can see here that I added a little bit of the stitching along the bottom where one of my photos is going to go. But basically, that stitching just added a nice little effect to my page. Oh, sorry, you can feel there's the adhesive on here. There we go. Okay, so you can see so far how my page is coming together. Now, my photos, I wanted a 5 by 7 photo here, but I didn't have a 5 by 7, so I cut a 3.5 inch tall by 5 inch wide, and I did 2 of these. So this is Mark getting a package of bungee cords for Christmas, which was like the highlight of his entire Christmas. So I'm going to just put these on here, and they're just layered on white because these are my predominant photos. It doesn't have to be white, but I just thought it would make it stand out. So that was my predominant. And then I actually just cut these 2 photos here. This one's going to go down in my corner with the stitching around it, and then this one just layered slightly on top. And I've got myself my very quick layout. Okay, so as I said, for this page, I'm actually using up scraps from my Wish Simply Scrapping Kit. Now I did add a little bit here. I added a line of the stitching along the bottom, and then this title, This Year I Wish, is actually from the Simply Scrapping Kit, so I'm just going to adhere that down. And then I added a couple of little border strips right on the photo here, and I did a little one down here underneath Mark's photo. And then I'm just going to use, so from this kit are some lots of stars, so I'm just going to, it's funny how different a page looks upside down, just embellish with a few little stars, try and tie a little bit of the green in, because it really wasn't originally intended to have much green on it. So I've got my stars down here. I'm going to add a couple of stars over here as well. And then really, I'm just going to then do my journaling just with my Stampin' Write marker down here about how excited Mark was to get these bungee cords for Christmas. So that is another really quick scrapbook page. Thanks for watching.